How does a sport begin where two giant men smash into each other? With almost no rules, no celebration, and complete silence after victory? Who actually came up with sumo wrestling? And why did Japan keep it alive for over 1,500 years? The answer is deeper than fighting. It didn't start as a sport. Sumo wasn't invented for entertainment. It started as a ritual. Ancient Japan used wrestling as an offering to the gods, to pray for harvest, rain, and protection. Before sumo became competition, it was communication with the divine. That's why even today, sumo is full of ritual. The salt, purification. The stomping, driving away evil spirits. The ring, sacred ground. That's because sumo is deeply connected to Shinto, Japan's native spiritual tradition. The first sumo fight ever. Japanese history tells of one of the first recorded sumo fights. A warrior named Nomi no Sukune fought a man called Taima no Kehaya. No ring, no referee, just pure combat. And according to legend, he killed him. That's how brutal early sumo was. It wasn't about points. It was survival and dominance. Why did sumo continue throughout 1,500 years? Because sumo became bigger than fighting. It became identity. Japan kept sumo because it represented discipline, order, respect, and tradition. Over time, it evolved from raw combat into a national symbol. Even the outfit, the mawashi, stayed. Not because it looks practical, because tradition matters more than comfort. In sumo, history always comes first. Why no emotion? One of the strangest things in sumo? No celebration. Win and walk away. Why? Because showing too much emotion disrespects the opponent. You beat him physically. No need to beat him emotionally too. That level of discipline is rare today. No trash talk. No screaming. Just battle. Then silence. So, why did they come up with sumo wrestling? It started as ritual, became combat, and evolved into tradition. That's why sumo feels different. It's not just sport, it's history still breathing. And maybe that's why people respect it so much. Because in sumo, you're not just fighting a man, you're carrying centuries. So when you look at sumo wrestling, it's easy to think it's just two men pushing each other in a ring. But when you go deeper, you realize it was never just a sport. It was a ritual, it was war, it was discipline, and it was respect. From ancient offerings to the gods, to modern-day warriors carrying centuries of tradition, sumo has survived because it means something more. Not victory, but control. Not celebration, but honor. And that's what makes it different from almost everything else today. Because in sumo, you don't just fight an opponent. You step into history.